Hello everyone, this is Kerry Anderson. Hope you all doing well. In today's video, I'll be talking about the 7 huge mistakes which we made when we discovered the manifestation. So, if you like the video related to manifest power, I would like to request you all please to like, share, subscribe so that I will come up with more and more videos with lots and lots of stuff. So, here we begin. Let's go. Since launching the Manifestation Collective for fellow heads like me, it's been amazing to help so many people on their first step into discovering more about the law of attraction, energy, and changing our mindset into a more positive, open one. It has also, however, reminded me of all the things I did when I first started on my spiritual journey. How cliched does that sound? That were not perhaps so aligned with this new way of life I was trying to understand, which is why today I thought I would be share these 7 manifestation mistakes I made when we discovered the law of attraction, from a lack of patience to not giving enough back to the universe. And if you have not already read my so many blogs, so I suggest you head over there first, take those 5 points in, and then see where I went wrong so you don't waste precious goal achieving time with the universe. So let's start. I concentrated too much on the how. One of the biggest things to remember when it comes to manifestation is that the how is none of our business. We place our order with the universe, but what happens after then is not in our control. Yes, we can take inspired action, we can look out for clues of what she's sending our way, but don't put so much emphasis on the how. If you are manifesting money, it's not for you to worry about how it will turn up. You may get an unexpected tax rebate. You may, like I did recently, get a check from the Halifax Bank for 88 euros. So, for not having PPI, which is true story, you might even find money in the street. The how is not your concern. Just place your trust in the fact that it's happening. Now, I did not take inspired action. One of the manifestation mistakes I made when I first started was that I did not understand what inspired action mean. It's about understanding your goals, what you have asked the universe for, and taking the steps to meet her halfway to feel in total alignment. So, for example, if I'm trying to manifest a new client, inspired action would be to take notice of brands that come into my eye line, ones that feel in line with what I offer, and reaching out to introduce myself. The universe can then meet me halfway by opening an opportunity with the client she deems the best fit for what I'm searching for. It's not about pitching to all and sundry because you are trying to manifest quickly. Those actions are not aligned with your overall picture. When I first started, I often sat back and just waited for things to appear. Fail, make sure you are taking action towards your manifestation. I underestimated the power negative people had on me. When I discovered manifestation, I worked really hard to shift my mindset to a more positive one. I have never been a massively pessimistic person, but I will let small things day to day bother me. I had to work hard on my use of negative language in my daily routine, as I would so accustomed to using words like skint and crab day. However, one of the biggest changes I had to make was choosing who I let into my space, whether that be physical or online. I made a huge effort to unfollow people on social media who were constantly negative, mourning for the sake of mourning, and just generally bringing down the vibe I was working hard to raise. I muted a lot of people on Instagram and Twitter and spent less and less time with people in my life who I found to be draining. I understand we have tough periods in our lives, and I'll always be there for friends who need me. But I made a conscious effort to protect my own mindset around those people who found the negative in every area of their lives. So I was not thankful for the small things. I've always been conscious of how lucky I am in my life. But when I first started writing my gratitude list, it would read something like, I'm grateful for running water, I'm grateful for a roof over my head, and I'm grateful for waking up today. which, yes, are all amazing things to be grateful for. Absolutely. Some people would literally kill for those very three things. But what about the smaller things happening in day to day life? What about that person who lets you go in traffic when you are in a rush? Or what about someone messaging you to say they loved your latest blog post? So, by writing gratitude list for 10 things I'm thankful for mom, that same day it has enabled me to see just how amazing my life is, with the small things standing out just as much as the bigger part of life. Now I was desperate. The one thing that can stop manifestation dead in its track is the feeling of lack and desperation. When I first started manifesting, I would automatically choose goals and things I needed fairly quickly. Why would not you if you suddenly felt like you had access to a magic genie, right? Wrong. When you are stressed and put a time scale on something, the universe does not match with your vibration, leading to an increased feeling of scarcity and lack, leading to your manifestation not showing up. It's a vicious cycle. So, my advice to people now is take the time limit off, make a backup plan for whatever you are manifesting so it takes the pressure off and you can keep your vibrations high. If you need money quickly to pay the bills, 9 times out of 10 it will be hard to manifest this money unless you have a fantastic mindset believing in the universe 100%. I would perhaps create a backup plan so your whole living conditions are not solely relying on the universe coming through for you. As soon as you make a plan to see you through, she will bring the money, trust me. I was being too literal. One of the manifestation mistakes I fixed fairly quickly was understanding the signs the universe sends you. In the beginning, I was being too literal. If I wanted to see a pink flamingo, for example, I thought I should wait until I saw an actual pink flamingo. But what about the pink flamingo I have just spotted on a children's jumper? No, surely it can be that easy. She gave me a sign right away. I'll hold off and see if see something else. What a pink flamingo balloon. No, that can't be right. I'll wait a little longer. The damn sign is right there in front of you to see. Don't waste time like I did, waiting for more and more validation that the universe is looking out for you. The first time you spot your sign, it's time to move on to a life changing manifestation. I did not put in the work on a regular basis. So, one of the final manifestation mistake that I made in very beginning, and truthfully it's something I find myself dealing with now and again, even to this day, is that I did not put in the work on the regular basis. By that I mean I let my routine slide. I was not journaling, I was not visualizing, I was not even taking notice of signs I might be seeing. But I want you to know that having period like this is completely normal, and once you have had a rest or pull yourself out of your funk, you will be back to manifesting goodness in no time. Someone once said that manifestation is like going to the gym for the mind. You have to push yourself to do the routines, but once you're done, you feel amazing. Which is why I am making space this evening to try some EFT tapping to raise my money vibration and attract 1,000 euros spending money for my trip to LA in October. So that's all about the manifestation in this video. I'll definitely come in the next video with my another content. Till then, God bless you. Bye bye and take care.